Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking at 3 volumes in the Oxford History of the Laws of England series. I've not got the books here, they're big heavy books, and you'll see them in almost in any main reference library. You've got some Flickr reviews here. My wife Elizabeth and I have written a review of 3 volumes, that's 11, 12 and 13. They cover the years 1820 to 1914, so it's basically the Victorian era up to the First World War. The books have been edited by William Cornish, Stuart Raymond, Michael Lobban, Patrick Polden and Keith Smith. The title we've given the works generically, because it's the last 3 volumes we've looked at, is How the Law We Know Actually Came to Be. And what strikes us interestingly about this, and obviously the detailed reviews cover much more aspects of the works themselves, is that it's a formidably superb series of books. And obviously the last 3 volumes, which are published as a set, are for the edification of legal scholars everywhere, as well as interested general readers. As I said, they cover the period 1820 to 1914, from the coronation of George IV to the outbreak of World War I. The dizzying pace of economic, technological and social change during this turbulent period, which encompasses Victorian Britain, and of course also looks at the momentous legal developments, and in turn everything that has profoundly affected our modern life and values. Like the rest of the series, which commendably draws heavily on research using unpublished materials, these 3 volumes provide a detailed survey of English law, its institutions and the historical forces which impinged on them, and I think that's probably their biggest value. As the authors point out, any legal history worth salting must deal not only with law but how and why it developed, and the shifts in the law itself and the rationalizations offered for them are well covered. A legal history, of course, should also look at outcomes, for most legal change produces unintended effects, and we can certainly think of those even with modern legislation. And so it transpires that these 3 erudite and very readable volumes set out the way things have been covered. I'm not going to go into great detail with the various volumes because you can look at them individually, but they have a manifest as such, a bit like a ship's manifest, which lists the sort of ship's cargo. Here it's the readers who undertake the inspection of the whole, if you like, as the authors add in a rather droll footnote, and that's basically what we liked about it. It's solid scholarship and enlivened with just a touch of whimsy here and there, but in fact it adds to the whole sum of things. It's eminently readable as well. There is always a danger, I always love these books myself, but there's always a bit of a danger that they might be really boring, but they're not. The volumes also provide useful tables of cases and statutes, and there are names indexes as well, and also a subject index. In volume 13, which is the last volume, the indexes actually cover all 3 volumes, so you'll have little excuse if you can't actually find what you're looking for in this last 3 set publication. So thank you very much to the authors and Oxford University Press for an excellent history. It's great to read, and it always makes one think. Thank you so much. Bye bye.